We kind of need Embiid. I'm not even gonna hold it. We need somebody with size because Bam and AD just too light, bro.
Oh,
Matter of
not
fact, I
AD,
saw
bro.
Jokic do both of them dudes dirty, and I just saw it. You know what I'm saying? So
I just saw
saw it. Jokic did up AD and he did up Bam back-to-back
But
rounds.
you right.
Speaking of new things, our guy, I don't even know it's our guy. Maybe I'm just throwing out stuff. You know what I'm saying? A really good NBA player. I do like this guy, but I couldn't. Our guy is too generous. Maybe Anthony Edwards got a new signature shoe. You know what I'm saying? Our guy. I'm like, have I even said his name before on this podcast? Like now I'm talking about my guy.
That's our guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what?
Nah, but yo, he's a really good player, and he has a cool signature shoe. Here's the pictures on the screen, Leland. What you think, dog?
Yeah, listen, I was saying this to Ashley yesterday. He up next, right? Like all right, look like right this, right? First of all, his signature shoe for a first-time signature shoe, and his fact is Adidas is fire.
Now, here's my only critique with the shoe. Only thing I don't like with the shoe. So I think I saw this the kind of black and white one. I didn't really like the other additional color in the Adidas logo on the back. For me, you see what I'm saying? Like it's white and black, and then the color is in yellow. I didn't like that third color kind of.
It popped. I see what
but
you're
it
saying.
popped like not in a great way. Like I'd rather have been just white. Then it still would have popped to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like that's semantics. I mean, that's colorway. You know what I'm saying? Every shoe not gonna have a great colorway that you like and enjoy. I'm thinking like the design at its best.
Oh no, the design is if like I said, I would just change that one color thing. But
no, even I seen one. I mean, bro, he played for the Timberwolves. None of these are Timberwolves colors. If he got one like that with that blue and the black on top, like that's gonna be cold with a like white.
But see, even then, I think a blue black. I'm about to say I got a shoe up here. But yo, I think even blue and black with the yellow, then I think it would even be better. Like it would be a little bit better than that tan, black and yellow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel you on the colorway. Like I'm not crazy.
But the shoe tough though.
I'm not crazy about any of these colorways, but the shoe itself,
it looks nice.
Cold. It's cold, and I mean, while that doesn't really mean much, it means something. In terms of like you know, just your overall status and value. You know, for some reason they rank people by shoe sales. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie, LeBron, even Paul George gets decent amount of shoe sales. Derrick Rose, right. You know, D Rose be getting shoe sales. Even when LaMelo Ball with Puma, like he has some decent shoe sales.
This is a really strong first shoe, man. It's
no, cool, if it go up from here, it's crazy. But also, needless to say, there's like Anthony Edwards. What's his season? His fourth season?
I'm gonna look it up.
He has an opportunity to be him. I was telling Ashley, I'm like, bro. You know, you think about Ja Morant, Zion, Luka, Giannis, who else? Jokic.
No, I think his best bet. He just finished his third season. I think his best bet is you thinking maybe for the U.S. superstar. I did international guys tough, which we about to talk about in a second. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But could he be like the next
face of the league?
Potentially, yeah. Potentially,
he got everything for that potential. Like nobody knows how it actually is going to pan out, but being how good he is at this stage in his career,
you
know, with the things he's accomplished, even you know, putting on a show a little bit in the World Cup, like he has an opportunity to be him. Like right now, it's up for grabs. Like who the face of the league? LeBron is, but like once LeBron go, Curry almost
maybe
out. Like
Giannis to me, so I'm still Giannis young. You know what I mean?
For the next 10 years, bro.
Well, here's a different point too. It's like, okay, next 10 years. I just looked it up. So Aaron Edwards is 21 currently. He just finished his third year. I was seeing Luka's only 24. I really don't necessarily see him taking Luka per se. You know what I'm saying? Something drastic would have to happen.
Face of the league, like
he could possibly become more popular than Luka. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he could definitely be more popular. But and I don't think like it's hard to like compare like these two guys in style. You know, Luka is a combo point guard, big. He's gonna get number. His number is gonna be outrageous. But that I guess what I'm saying is like like let's say right. There's a few years where Kobe Bryant was the face of the league, like
For sure, for
a
sure,
few years.
for
He was
sure.
like widely considered the best player. Was he the most efficient, best stat? Get it like not necessarily.
Okay, here's a little pushback though. I would say those years where if you say Kobe was the face, though, he was like either one or two, though. It wasn't just like you couldn't be the sixth best player in the face of the league. You know what I'm saying?
No, no,
You
no.
got to be like one or two.
I'm not talking about six best player, but he was probably easily the best scorer,
Yeah, but even
and
still,
that was
people would say Kobe
basically
was the
it.
best player. He was still the best, like one of the best in the league when he was about that face. Like I got Kobe probably like around 2008 or 2007 to like 2010 being maybe the face of the league and the best player. It wasn't like so to me, it's not even about the efficiencies of Ant. It's like you can't, and even with Steph, people can say
But
LeBron or Steph, but Steph was like either worst case, third best player, absolute worst case when he was getting all the marketing.
yeah.
And
But
some could say
that's what
first best.
I'm saying. When you talking about best in terms, like, okay,
But
what I'm
people would
saying is
also
like
say
he
a
might not
certain point.
like I don't think he'll ever have a bet. He'll ever be a better stat stuffer than Luka or Jokic. But that doesn't mean that his impact on the game and his numbers, at least in front, let's say in terms of like, let's say he just had a better scoring average. Let's say he was like,
Okay.
Luka was, averaging 28, 10, and 10, right?
Okay.
But Ant average, 35, 5, and 5. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on a stat sheet, like you might be like, man, like Luka is doing a lot more. He's more valuable, but
Mhm.
that doesn't necessarily always translate to how impactful Anthony Edwards is, or his
Sure.
points and like what he does for his team and how they elevate him. Like if he's clutch time and he's getting people over the joint, like it's going to be hard for people not to ascribe that to like being better. You see what I'm saying? Winning's
Yeah.
almost always
For sure. The win is going to be a thing too. So yeah, if you putting up those stats, it's got to be like I said, because to me, it's not just when I think about the faces of the league, these are also like been the top one or two players though. So that's what so you have to say Anthony Edwards will reach that. And I just mentioned Luka because I know he's around that same age, and I'm saying
right.
right now I can't see him being better than Luka. And so to me, the best player, the faces of the league, even some could have said the last couple of years, you could have said Giannis had a case. Like, oh man, Giannis, I'm seeing the commercial. He might be like or maybe he's still
Yeah.
probably LeBron.
But think about
But
it
he
like
was
this,
also
right?
like the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the fifth best
Okay,
player.
but what I'm saying is like, but think about this, like even Kobe at that time, right?
Uh-huh.
He existed when Shaq was in there.
Sure.
He existed when Tim Duncan was around.
For sure.
Kevin Garnett was around. Like these
Mhm.
players are, and especially talking about Duncan. Duncan's winning, bro. He's
For
winning.
sure.
He's dominant. Like he's Tim Duncan. So
For sure.
like, and if you probably put their stats and they like side by side, there could be an argument that Tim Duncan was better or more
Mhm.
valuable for his team, especially at a position. But that still does not mean that we widely consider him like better or a more impactful player, if that makes sense. Like
See, bro.
there is a considerable level to stats, but is eclipsed by winning and impact.
Of course. But I'm saying forget stats. I'm just talking about that's what I'm saying. To me, impact.
You
I don't
think
see him
winning
for
and impact, Luka gonna be like
well, right now they both in bad situations, low key. Like
right?
I don't think, but to me, I'm still seeing what Luka could do. Well, because also 2 years ago, Luka was in the conference finals, though. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, it's a little dicey with Dallas, but literally, he's had some playoff moments and huge
Nah,
moments at that, like
nah.
huge. You know what I'm saying?
Luka's the
Yeah.
truth. I'm
So
not
that's why we
saying
said Luka because I'm like, he'd
I'm
have to
not
be
saying
better
he's
than that.
not. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he is going to be up next. I'm just saying he has a shot at it.
100%. I would agree with that. I would agree
You
with
know what I'm
that for
saying?
sure.
Like there's not a lot of players that you can there's not a ton of players you can say have a shot based on how like you said, they got the shoe, they have the
Mhm.
swagger, they got the marketability, they have the game that people want to see.
For
Like
sure.
that's another factor of it too that makes the face of a league is that he's exciting to watch. And
For
so
sure.
like, he's got the competitive edge. People are talking about Pat Beverly talking about like, yo, this dude is like Jordan, like in terms of like how hard he works. If you hear him
Yeah.
talk about it like in post game, like bro, dude don't do nothing but eat, sleep, and play basketball. Like
For sure.
at 21, that's not a lot of
Mhm.
players doing that. So like I'm just saying that he has the potential to be the face of a league in like his shoe signature shoe, especially like his sales of the signature shoe is going to be a very big indicator,
for
and
sure,
how he performs this year is going to be a very big indicator on like his trajectory going forward. So like
for sure.
it's not a lot of players, maybe Booker, Tatum,
Mhm.
there's a couple of players that can be like, but right now nobody really knows like who's the next LeBron,
Well,
who's the
that's what
next
we also
Kobe.
you might be forgetting the one guy that I think they're gearing up to also. We'll see, like with Wemby. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're trying to gear up for Wemby. Could
Nah,
he potentially be?
he
He's
can't.
saying no already. No, I
Like,
said
like, like,
Wemby.
like, what I'm saying is like he's not going to be the face of the league because
I think he
he's
could be,
he's
man.
too
Like I'm saying,
big. Like he's just too. He's not like I don't know. His game is going to translate to what people want to watch. Like even Giannis. Like
uh-huh.
Giannis is great,
Yeah.
but there's a large amount of people who are just like, like they're not
Mhm.
really excited to see Giannis play.
True, 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 true.
And
But that's what.
and that's what I'm saying. Like and
Well,
now
that's
if
what.
it might be different if you just dominate, if you're just winning all the time, like yo, it is
That's
what
true.
it
That's what
is.
I'm saying. Giannis, when he won that chip and stuff, you could be, oh man, this could be Giannis's league now. So I feel like once LeBron and Curry, to me, those are the two guys because they just historically have done so much. Once those two
And
guys,
they were so marketable. Do you see what I'm saying?
that too, that's the thing. Yeah,
Like
that
that's
does
a
so
very big part of this. Like
for sure,
you gotta be a
for sure,
marketable player.
for sure. So to me, we talk about face of the league. So even though those guys aren't, well, maybe some people might still think Steph is, but I'm ready to give up to LeBron as far as LeBron being. He's not the best player in the league. I don't think top three even. He's not even top three in the league, man. But I would still say face of the league. Even he could still hold maybe that title just because at one
Right.
point he was. And so that's the thing I'm thinking with Ant too. Like even he'd have to hit like a top two consensus to be considered the best face of the league. You know what I'm saying? At some point in his career, he'd have to be like everybody would be like Ant's either one or two, or worst case three. Like
Yeah, but what I'm
everybody
saying is like that can be done by winning. Like
for
if he
sure.
let's say if he take Timberwolves or he goes somewhere else and he takes a team and wins early,
Definitely,
like D Wade or something like that, and then like
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like
He keeps
yo, he
making deep runs consistently year after year. Absolutely.
yeah, like like
Absolutely.
like even if his numbers aren't always as high as somebody else like Jokic
I
or
agree.
Luca, like they can still be like, nah,
I agree.
he's him. So
I
like
agree.
he got
I
an
agree with that.
opportunity to do that. I'm saying I think he's got the potential. His skill set is there. I think the marketability is there. This shoe is
It's a
telling
good
of that.
start. It's a
Like
good start to that. Yeah.
a good
Good
start,
start,
bro.
man.
Good start, bro.
Listen, man. Another good start too would be next year in the Olympics, man. Tokyo Olympics 2024. We talked about this, I think, a few podcasts ago as well with FIBA team losing, which, like I told you, I called, bro. Once I saw us win seventh last year, and then I saw this squad this time, I said, oh man, it ain't about to be good, son. But our biggest thing, and Ashley already put his picture on the screen. USA lost. There's reports LeBron recruiting Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. And interestingly enough, bro, Steph actually's never played in the Olympics, bro. Steph never played in the
I
Olympics,
heard
man.
that. I think every time he was either hurt or he came off a crazy season or something like that.
Yeah. Yo, low key too, man. I wish. LeBron, he's been, I think, available. He just kind of stopped playing. I think 2012 was his last one. But the last two, because I'm a stats guy, so I'm like, man, LeBron, why don't you just hop on there and get a little chip? But I guess people be like, I'm good, son. But he trying to do, even LeBron trying to do one last hurrah, man. So,
Man,
what do you think about the
he trying to come
recruiting?
from Melo. He trying to come from Melo. Let him have it, man.
No, I think he probably would just tie because I think a Melo guy, because no, Melo played them both. He wouldn't even tie him for medals. He wouldn't even tie. And then KD been playing those last ones too. So I don't think he would touch any of the Melo's records. I'm saying he could have if he would have played like the last two, which he's just stopped playing since 2012. He hasn't played in the Olympics or FIBA since then. But what do you think about them recruiting? Also, because now both pictures on the screen, like I said, but Team USA to me lost because of their size, bro. And as you see at the bottom, it's got France potentially. Joel Embiid can play for France. He has citizenship in France.
Okay.
Really has. I'm about to say, is it French citizenship or France? Anyways, he has that. So he has a potential to play there. You see potentially a lineup between Victor Wembanyama already said he's going to play in the Olympics next year. Rudy said he's going to play. Slovenia, not Slovenia. Where Jokic from? Serbia. Serbia made the title game in FIBA, but no Jokic. You know what I'm saying? So like, also Giannis didn't play for Greece. Greece was doing all right. So I think the big names are going to come out there for Olympics next year. What do you think, Leland? What do you think, man? Can USA? Is it a
Bro,
foregone
listen,
conclusion?
if LeBron, Steph, KD, and friends, because
Uh-huh.
if LeBron, Steph, and KD are there, they gonna bring the roster. I mean, Tatum.
Yeah.
Like you gotta imagine, bro. Now it is gonna be tough because
It's gonna be tough though, but I ain't
all
gonna
the
hold
bigs go. Jokic, like like
Can't
Jokic.
nobody on USA guard you. We really low key we need because also Embiid can play for USA. We really kind of need Embiid, honestly. We kind of need Embiid. I'm not even gonna hold it. We need somebody with size because Bam and AD just too light, bro.
Oh,
Matter of
not
fact, I
AD,
saw
bro.
Jokic do both of them dudes dirty, and I just saw it. You know what I'm saying? So
I just
I
just saw
just
it.
saw it. Jokic did up AD and he did up Bam back to back
But
rounds.
you right. But what I'm saying is, bro, is that every other position is not going to be close, bro. The center, why the center is valuable, bro. You talking about Steph,
Yep.
LeBron, KD,
Yeah,
bro.
Clark Tatum or Brook or something. Tater or
Those
Brook.
three by themselves, like I'm not even talking about like from just like skill, but like even from a like an IQ standpoint, man.
Uh-huh.
Those three guys are gonna be like that in itself is going. I mean, bro, you know, Steph will kill your whole team by himself.
Well, here's one thing I was thinking about because I saw JJ Redick podcast talked about this. He was talking about back in 2012 when I think we had a loaded squad, and he's basically saying in like the later rounds, it wasn't just like how Dream Team blew out everybody, like nothing was close. It was like, yeah, the game was still like maybe a 6-point game in the fourth quarter against Spain. When we had that was with like Kobe, LeBron,
Melo,
Howard, Chris
yeah.
Paul, Melo, you know, all guys in there prime, and it's like we won, but it wasn't like, oh, it's a wash. So I'm thinking this time. And even bro, you saw how much Dylan Brooks had in the game against USA, or not USA, yeah, against USA, bro. I don't know what's happening with the international waters, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't know.
They hoop it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. So to me, I feel like I would like our chances with everybody, but I don't know if it's like a guaranteed wrap because you also
No,
have what you have.
I don't think anything
Yeah,
is guaranteed, right, man. And more
you have the teams
specifically
that play
because
together more often too, bro. So what happens is teams like the France team or the Slovenia or the Germany and stuff like that. These guys play together this year. USA, what's
chemistry,
happening is they're just throwing guys together. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron ain't.
it's talent, and you got to try to like match the talent real quick.
And bro, you don't play. Listen, we ain't played professional, but maybe I shouldn't even say that. But you know, you play against a team like, bro. I remember we played intramurals here and played against a team that was like killing us with the back doors and all this stuff. And then I talked to them after, and they were like, "Yeah, man, we've been playing this like that's our fourth year together. We all graduating now." I'm like, "Yeah, no wonder." So y'all have some synergy out there, bro. That it was hard guarding y'all, son. You know what I
Chemistry
mean?
is. I mean, that's. I mean, you think about like Golden State, man. Like how they
Golden
just like
State, the
they.
Spurs in 2013, 2014. Spurs,
Yeah,
like, man, they moving the ball and bro, it's kind of hard out here, son. You know,
they
so.
know they know each other. Like there's something to be said about chemistry
Mm-hmm.
and like being familiar with your team. And these international teams, they don't have as much talent necessarily to put on these rosters, and so you have just a little bit more consistent
Yep.
roster every year,
Yep.
and it shows, bro.
It
And
does show.
and on top of that, bro, it's not a 7-game series. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's one game.
It's one game, like, bro.
One game.
Anything can happen in one game. Like, you can have a bad
Cold
shooting
night,
night.
bad shoot night, other team
NBA teams
hot.
have it all the time, man.
Yep.
Oh, we the top seed in the league. We lose to the worst team in the league. Like,
Yeah.
how? Because any
Yeah.
given night it can happen. So I don't think at any point I ever feel like, oh man, it's a wad, it's a wrap.
I
But
think at one
I
point
do.
we could have, bro. Like years ago we could have, but those days I think is over, bro.
The
Those
talent
days
gap
over.
is shortening, bro.
Even they talk about sometimes they talk about like in the for the All-Star game, like would you do USA versus the world? I don't think one of those problems because to me, in my mind, bro, literally the top three guys in the league is international. You know what I'm saying? Not from the US. To me, the best three players like Jokic, Giannis,
Yeah.
maybe Luka. But even if you don't want to say Luka, maybe you say Steph or something. The top two for sure to me, Jokic and Giannis, like, and it might be a little gap between that next one. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we want those problems even at an All-Star game, like USA versus the world. Are we sure? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we sure? Shea, Embiid, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah, it'll be a rough squad.
it's our squad, man. But
We
I
don't
do
have
want to
no
see these guys play together, though.
we don't have no great American centers, man. We need to bring back
No,
Cousins,
that's the
man.
thing, bro. Let me tell you this. So I saw this stat, bro, and that's what we were talking about. It was like, bro, out of the top like 13 rebounders in the NBA, son, guess how many is US?
13,
The top 13 rebounding per game this
Jaren
year.
Jackson Jr.
Okay, you got one. You saying one?
Top rebounds in the game. AD.
Yes, technically, but I think AD didn't play enough games. So I got it up right now, man. Here it is here. Top rebounder.
It's not a lot, bro. Because I don't even
Bro,
know if.
it's
Oh, what's
one
that?
guy,
Yeah,
bro.
Zion. Oh, he don't play
No,
enough
no, no,
games
no.
either.
Listen, I got you here, bro. This is the official list. So AD technically would have been higher, but he didn't make the list. I'm looking right now, basketball reference. Top rebounders in the game, son. It's one of the top 12. Here you go, bro. I almost want to see your face. Hold on. Let me see your face as I list these out. So you could be like, bro, that's crazy. Sabonis, Jokic, Antetokounmpo, Gobert, Clint Capella, Nikola Vucevic, Jonas Valanciunas, Joel Embiid, then Julius Randle. That's the one. Julius Randle. DeAndre Ayton is from Bahamas. Zubac. So at the top 11, one guy. Oh, bro, the bigs, bro. We in trouble. I'm saying, bro. We talk
Nah,
about
we don't have
bigs,
no big. We don't have no good bigs, man.
no bigs. And what
Not
happened
not
is, bro,
not 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 homegrown like that. I don't
not
know why.
homegrown people just want to be on the perimeter too much. I mean, we got Cat, we got AD. These guys be on the perimeter too much, bro. But to me, and you know, bro, we both be playing down low when we play pickup, man. Like it's effective, bro. You know what you want, son. It's effective, dog. And so,
It
ain't
really
that
is,
crazy
man.
that list though, too, bro? The top 11 rebounders, one guy, Randall.
Sabonis, Valanciunas. No, you right. I mean, I'm thinking about it, bro. Like when you said the centers, I was like, well, we got
Trying to think.
Aaron Jackson Jr., son. That's it.
He was getting his cookies ate out there. So I think that last game he had 3 rebounds, bro. In the FIBA joint, bro. That's what I'm saying, man.
Defensive player of the year to the NBA.
Yeah, couldn't stop. What's my boy? His teammates saying.
He can't top his teammate.
Dylan Brooks, yeah. You know, it's funny, bro. That's got to feel good for Brooks, man. It feel good
Oh
for
man,
Brooks.
you talking about like
Validation,
validation?
yeah, bro. After the team is like, bro, under no circumstances, we don't want him back. First of all, he already got paid too. We talked about that. He got that huge contract. He got paid. I also feel happy for Schroeder. Speaking of contracts, because Schroeder, he won a gold. Like, you know, I just think about certain guys. Schroeder and IT or two for me. It's like, dang, bro. I feel like they missed the bag. They fumbled the bag in different ways for a paycheck.
Cousins too, man. DeMarcus Cousins,
Cousins
bro.
too, yeah, Cousins too, man. Like, dang, son. His was injury. Well, I guess all of this got not injury, but yeah, you know, it's like, dang, man, they fumbled the bag. So I was happy to see Schroeder win that gold, man, because he may not get a ring in the NBA, but I feel like that's got to be feel good for your country, man. You know what I'm saying? You win that gold, son. Like, oh snap, let's go. So
Pride.
we're gonna be watching, man, next year. And so, lastly, then, bro, we over the hour mark, but I just want to get your thoughts. NBA season starts next Friday, bro. Next Friday is the preseason, dog. And so, I don't know. Let me look up the date for the NBA season start. October 24th is when it starts, bro. So that's
Hey,
also less than a month for the start of the season. Preseason starts next week. Are there any storylines or moves you think that's going to happen for the season? People are talking about Dame Lillard trade, picking up a little bit of steam, James Harden trade. What moves you expecting to see, bro? And we'll have to do a deeper breakdown